and we're gonna work on building a buyer's list. So here I'm just gonna enter in one zip code in my market area, 32505, and now we're gonna build a buyer's list, people that we can sell our property to. So again, in this zip code, there's about 13,000 properties, and we're gonna look for vacant land right here, and we're gonna make an assumption that I have a vacant parcel that I'm interested in selling here. So my next item that I'm gonna go ahead and filter by is gonna be ownership information. So what I wanna find out of these 1,833, show me the number of people that have bought in my zip code in the last 2 years. Now I have 147 people that have bought similar vacant land in my zip code within the last 2 years. And now what I'm gonna put in here, it shows number of properties owned. And what I'm really looking for is investors. So I'm gonna put a minimum of 3 properties. So now here's 89 people that own 3 or more properties, one of them being vacant land in my zip code. So these are typically investors. If this looks like it might be a little bit too large, I'm gonna go ahead and change the 3 years to 5 years. And now I've got 60 people that own 5 or more properties that are investors that have bought vacant land in my zip code in the last year or 2 years. So this is one way to go ahead and quickly build a list of investors that are buying in my market area. And if I'm having a hard time comping the property, my next step is, out of these 60, show me which of these 60 here actually sold on the multiple listing. So now what I have, here's 8 properties that sold on the multiple listing, and these properties were sold to investors that own 5 or more properties that bought vacant land in my zip code within the last 2 years. So if I'm having a hard time comping the property, I can go ahead and click on any one of these 8, and what it's gonna give me is the property details, but also the MLS information. And in the MLS information, I can see the agent's name, phone number, and company. And if I'm having a hard time comping it, what I would do is say, Jane, this is Michael Robertson. I see you sold the property at 862 Violet Avenue.